How would you like to retire to the Carolinas? Hey, I'm Roger Holloway. I'm going to pose a thought. I want to expose you to some homes down on the coastal Carolina side. You know, when you say the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, when I was back in Indiana 15 years ago and really diving into moving south, I discovered Hilton Head, which I heard the name, but didn't know that it was the furthest southernmost coastal city in the state of South Carolina. You go all the way up along the coast. You go through Charleston, several great beaches there. Head up to Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, great coastal towns in there. Go up into North Carolina, Wilmington, several great beaches there. And then you come around and go down even into the Outer Banks. Well, we are so close here in Charlotte to so many. And I live, work, and play in the greater Charlotte area now. I'm a real estate broker. I've got a great team here. If you come to Charlotte area, no brainer, call me. But I want you to call me even if you don't know where to go. But you just know you'd like to retire to the Carolinas. Worst thing you can do is go on a site like this Toll Brothers site and click down here on this lady's face because she's like the on-site chat bot concierge, and they're going to want your name and your email to give you information. Don't do it. Don't do it. Never reach out to a builder unless you have representation. And that means that if you call me, I'll connect you to one of my realtor partners in the greater Hilton Head, Bluffton, Hardyville area that can help you, or Myrtle Beach or Wilmington, any of those. I can help you and refer them, refer you to them. Here, I've got a team of agents that are out looking for deals for people like yourself that want to retire to the Carolinas and have picked the greater Charlotte area. Hey, if you want to go to Asheville, I got folks there. We're members of the National Association of Realtors. There's a code of ethics we have to aspire to. So having said that, I get emails from Toll Brothers, lived in a Toll Brothers house for many years, and they basically are talking about homes in Charlotte and homes down there in the Hilton Head area. It's not really Hilton Head, it's Hardyville. If you know the area, if you're coming down 95 from New York or coming down from Charlotte, you still hit 95 and you take the Hilton Head exit, you're still a good 45 minutes away from the beach. But then you've got like Latitude, Margaritaville, Hilton Head. It ain't really Hilton Head. It's about 15 minutes in from the internet. A lot of people want to be 30 minutes away from the coast in case of hurricanes. Same thing with Sun City, Hilton Head. It's not really Hilton Head. They're all really right around that same area. Same thing with Riverton. So when you get an email from Toll Brothers, hopefully you haven't given your name and phone number and email to everybody under the sun. It'd be good to connect with a buyer agent now, and one call, I'll connect you. And hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel and learn more. Maybe even phone me and say, hey, if you're ever down in Hilton Head, which by the way, I will be soon, and you could shoot a house for me, I would appreciate it. Well, for instance, we get emails from them. Let me make myself a little bit less important here and make the homes a little bit more important. In fact, even right here, you can see that Hilton Head is like a foot, and it is an island. And then you've got, Georgia down here and Edisto and Charleston up that way. Man, I love Hilton Head. Love Hilton Head. All right, so now to live in one of these would be great. This is on lot 36. They've got one priced right about $781. It's almost 3,100 square feet. Got a 3-car garage. Looks like a beautiful home. But don't click on the view the home because then she'll pop up and say, yeah, I'll give you some information, but you got to give me some information. That's how they get you. And you don't want to be got. You want to have a buyer agent working with you. Here's another one that's priced $596, but it's smaller, does have 3 bedrooms, but it's smaller by about 700-800 square feet, and it's priced quite a bit less. A lot of times the difference is it might be everything on one level ranch. Some of these have an upstairs with a bonus room, bed, bath. Great for the grandkids when they come and visit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Here's another one, $776. Man, how did the prices get so high? It wasn't that long ago that these were much less. But hey, I'm in sales, not in management. I don't know. But seems like a little bit of greed on the side of the builders. I know there were supply chain issues, which meant that it took longer. And that was something the builders didn't like. They've got to carry the costs for a longer period. I know lumber went up for a bit, but I think it went back down for a minute. They forgot to bring the prices back down. But again, Put it in perspective. My wife and I just moved into a 55 plus here in the greater Charlotte area. We had built a house. If you're a subscriber, you've heard my story. We built a house for this much 2 years ago, and then we could have gotten this much for our Toll Brothers house. Well, she decided she didn't want to move, so we didn't sell it. 2 years later, the price went from there to there for this house, but we got more for our house. So it's somewhat relative. I don't know your situation, but I would love to hear your story if you are thinking about retiring to the Carolinas. So this one, $776 for about 2,700 square feet. And guys, really don't think about square feet right now. What you want to think about is how many bedrooms do you need really? And when you say 3 plus a bonus room, that's one thing. If you say 2 and a bonus room will give me a fold down bed, a Murphy bed, a trundle bed, there are a lot of ways to look at it. But again, if I connect you to a great agent in either one of these areas, including our area, they're going to help you sort it out. You have a professional. And again, I know I'm on a little soapbox here. This is $854 for nearly 2,900 square feet. $868 for about the same square footage. So what's the difference? Let's find out. This is probably ranch only, 2,259 square feet, but priced at $574. So the point is that this might be in your price range, or and you may say, well, I love Toll Brothers. I get a lot of people that call and just love that brand. That's great. And we can help you there. But, you can literally be all over the map price-wise, and you might like the vibe of Latitude, Margaritaville, Hilton Head. It's very close to this development. Or you might like the amenities over at Sun City from Del Webb, the Hilton Head side. There are a lot of resale going back 15 years probably, but they're still building their new and newer homes there in Del Webb's community. So there's always new stuff. If you want to be closer to the beach, the agent that I put you in touch with can expose you to this market. Plus, head down to Hilton Head, man. I love Hilton Head Island. And the beach homes, fantastic. I can just almost smell it right now. Just wow. Hilton Head Island. Love it. So we can help you. The problem is if you go right into Riverton Pointe and you kind of get sucked into their rabbit hole, and that's all you got on your mind, you may miss something at Sun City. You may miss something at Latitude Margaritaville. K-Hub has got one called Four Seasons. And so they're all over the map, price point, amenity-wise, just vibe. Obviously, the Latitude Margaritaville vibe is different from all the other vibes, right? So we would love to help you, whether it's here in the greater Charlotte area or up and down the coast. Hit subscribe, like, share, blah, 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 all the stuff the kids do. Couple that with a phone call. I'd love to chat with you and hear your story. You may have gone from being just a baby boomer to a baby chaser. We find that here in Charlotte because your kids stole your grandkids when they took that job here in Charlotte. Now you got to chase those babies. So you went from being a baby boomer to a baby chaser. So hello, let's go. 704-345-3400. I'll give it one more time. Cell number 704-345-3400. If you love me, you love my dog Jack and my team, thank you for staying with me. I'll see you in the next video.